All right, man. What's up, sports fans around the world? You've chosen to watch one of the most entertaining, genuine sports podcasts on YouTube today. I'm talking about the Real to Sports Podcast, and this is where you need to be, man. And today we got two topics for you guys tonight, man. It is still podcast panel month, so that's when one of the podcast panel members will give us the topics for the night and whatever they want to talk about. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to hear from our very own Rockstar Rock tonight, man. We're going to see what he got in store for us tonight on the show. And it was so nice, I got to do it twice, ladies and gentlemen. We will have a rematch, the NFL Trivia Showdown, as the NFL Trivia Champion Q-Dog will be putting his title on the line against the NBA Trivia Champion Rockstar Rock in a head-to-head trivia showdown. And this is going to be a historical trivia showdown because if Q-Dog comes up victorious, he will be a double-digit winning champion. And I'm talking about 10 wins in a row. And if Rockstar Rock comes up with the victory today, he will become the very first Real to Sports Triple Crown champion, holding every single title on the Real to Sports Podcast. That includes the wrestling title as well and the NBA title. So that's the itinerary for you guys tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Prepare yourself for takeoff right here on the Real to Sports Talk Show.
I can't accept the loss, I'm hard-headed. There's a little bit of madness to my method. Many falling off that fine line that I'm treading. I risk anything to be great, and I'm not letting nobody rob me of my victory. Number one, that's what I'm meant to be. When by any means, only thing that makes sense to me, I can make nice or make history. I got that dog in me, yeah. Turn me up, big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, yeah. Any up, I take on anyone, I don't need a one-on-one. I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all bite, no bark, I could rip your squad apart. I got that dog in me, yeah. Any up, I take on anyone, I don't need a one-on-one. I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all bite, no bark, I could rip your squad apart. I got that dog in me, so what's up? Yeah, so what's up? I told her move over. Enough of that mediocre, I've been the man since cruising around in the stroller. I got ice in my veins like a cut in Minnesota. Why not show you how I'm built? Come a little closer, ayy. Lot of heart, been smart, aura gotta glow. We can restart, give head start, still get the same result. I'm about mine, don't you get it confused. I'ma win again, yeah, that's all that I do. I got that dog in me, yeah. Turn me up, big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me.
I don't know about y'all, but that song gets me hyped now. So here I go. Thank you guys so very much for being here with us on this Saturday night, wherever in the world you are right now. Right now, man. We hope you guys had a merry, merry, merry Christmas. And we got 2 weeks to go to the end of the 2025 NFL season. Welcome to the Real to Sports Talk Show. And here you will get some of the most entertaining, analytic, genuine, unbiased opinions and discussions right here on this very show, man. Right here on this very show. Ladies and gentlemen, go check out our sponsors, man. We got gear. We got it all. Click on the links in the description box below. All our sponsors, promo codes, get discounts on everything right in the right up under this video. All our links and sponsors, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, please allow me to introduce you to the excellence of executions right here, ladies and gentlemen. They are the Real to Sports Podcast panel. And shout out to Supreme in his absence. He may come in a little later. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to him. Well, ladies and gentlemen, he is a legend residing right now in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. 6'3", so he's a tall guy. 6'3". This man is all about Armani suits, Stacey Adams, Rolexes, you name it. He is the James Bond of Winston-Salem, a living legend, a Hall of Famer, ladies and gentlemen. He is the NFL Trivia Champion. He is the legendary. He is the diggity dog. He is Q-Dog, my man.
Yes, sir. What's going on there, host? Thank you for that wonderful introduction. I want to thank y'all for coming in and joining us this evening. I hope each and every one of y'all had a very Merry Christmas and time to enjoy your family. I want to give a shout out to my Vikings, man. I'm telling you, boy, I'm telling you.
Minnesota.
Soda Skull Vikings. That defense has been on a tear the last 4 games. We only allow 1 touchdown in 4 games. And also, we're knocking teams out of the playoffs, killing their dreams.
Yeah.
Oh, Brian Flores, boy, I'm trying to tell you. Quasey, I'm telling you right now, you and the Wills got to put your coins together and give Flores that bag. Keep that man in Minnesota. Don't let that man escape the building, baby. Don't
got
do
that right.
Yes, sir. So, and out for that shout out right there with that defense, man, I'm telling you, watch out, Packers. You coming to see that. You coming to knock you off too. And that be said, let me get my Gallahorn together and let me sign it off for Brian Flores, man. Go. Get in the rock. There you go. Get in the rock. Get his goal. There you go. Oh, the rock. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, what I'm talking about, baby.
Baby Jaguar jumping in there. Look at him. Yes, sir.
Little Jaguar
there. Yeah.
Oh, man, the live chat is off the chain. Yes, hold on, y'all. Y'all hold right there. Y'all. I'm coming. Good God almighty, live chat. I'm coming, y'all. All right, man. last but not least, man, Duval. Duval is in the building. I'm talking about good old Saxonville. Boy, they are hot right now. They are red hot right now. 3rd place in the AFC behind the Broncos and the Patriots. You talking about a turnaround for this team right here. Good gracious, boy. To me, one of the most complete teams in the NFL. Representing Duval in the Jacksonville Jaguars, ladies and gentlemen. He is the NBA trivia champion. He is our moderator for the night, ladies and gentlemen. He is Rockstar Rock and Little.
How y'all doing? Got my little man with me tonight. You know, he wanted to introduce himself to y'all. So say hi, Travis.
Hi, my name is Sam. I'm in the.
Don't just go ahead. You don't not tell everybody your business. But as the host said, I will be our moderator for the night. I got 2 good topics that I think the live chat as well as host and Q-Dog would love to chime in on. So just going to let host continue to do his thing until he's ready to turn things over to the Rockstar.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to be tuning in to Rockstar Rock today. We're going to get to the live chats for y'all real quick. Holy moly. Oh, okay. Supreme. What's up, Supreme? Just got to the border. Hopefully not a long wait. Oh, just getting back home. Supreme. W podcast. You already know, baby. What's up? What's up with you? Foxy Rants. Pierre Butcher, what's going on? What's up? What's happening? My favorite NBA team, San Antonio Spurs over here, baby. Frozen North. He said let them know, Q. Supreme
let
said
them
let them know.
Yes, sir. That's right, baby.
The Vikings putting everybody on notice.
Let them know, baby.
The Vikings, boy. Woo, boy, I do not want to play them right now.
No, sir, bro. You're going to get choked out.
You got that defense off the chain, boy.
Yes, sir.
Woo. Oh, Sheila Dupree.
My baby. What's up, baby?
Sheila Dupree is in the building. Dupree, man. All right, live. The live is wilding right now. That's what's up. Thank you guys, man, for being here. Please put all your comments and how you feel into the in the live chat, man. Your comments and your opinions, because here in the Real Sports Podcast, your opinions count. All right, man. I'm not gonna hold things up here without further ado. I'm gonna turn it over to our moderator for the night, ladies and gentlemen. He is Rockstar Rock.
All right, how y'all doing tonight? As y'all know, it's your boy Rockstar Rock here to be y'all moderator.
Yes, sir.
And we're gonna start things off with my first topic of the night.
Okay.
It's about the college football playoff. You know, I think that this is a topic that the whole world that loves college football would love to chime in on. Maybe, who knows? The NCAA might see something that we might put together, and it may be something for the future, because they don't even know how to make sure to get all these teams in here.
Right.
You know, who's the best team, who's not the best team, what's the qualifier? Who knows? But tonight, I think tonight we'll get that settled.
Okay.
So, host.
Yes, sir.
You don't mind, host with the most. Can you put up my first question there, brother?
Yes, sir.
I appreciate
yes,
that.
Sir. Yes, sir.
So, my first question is, how would you change the CFP, the college football playoffs? First, add your amount of teams that you would like, and the qualifications to make the playoffs. Okay. So I'm gonna start off with the OG of our podcast.
OG.
Kanye himself. You know.
The legend.
The legend. You know, the mad scientist himself.
Yeah, there you go.
He got the degree to prove it. So
yeah. That's him, baby.
Yeah.
So let's give it up for Q Dog and hear his input.
Okay.
Oh man. This is from what I understand, it's been a kind of touchy subject for a good little while here.
Yeah.
Last time I checked, I kind of Googled it. I wanted to know that how many college football teams there were that was in the United States. And,
let me Google that.
And I came up with 999. So I don't know if you can Google it right now. I came up with 999 colleges.
I got you.
And I don't know if they go Division I, Division II, or whatever, but I heard it was just 999.
How many college football teams are in the NCAA?
Yeah, NCAA.
The NCAA. Yes, sir.
They're made up of subdivision.
There are nearly 800.
Yeah, somewhere nearly 800, almost close to 800.
So Division twos, they have their own playoffs. So.
Yeah.
So this is just Division I, just
absolutely.
800.
Yeah, Division I.
Okay. Well, you know, I kind of when we come to playoffs and we're talking about championships and when we're talking about collegiate ball, I kind of like wanted to compare it, which you can't compare it, but just look on their counterpart, collegiate basketball, and they always had, you know, the college basketball tournament, the 64 teams. Always been 64, and then you know, start out on a Thursday, and by the weekend you're down to 32.
Right.
But then go on the next week, and then you by the next week you finish your Sweet 16.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if you can take on that format when we're talking about college football, because I think that if you go with 64 teams and being the physical sport that it is, you know, that takes you know, with basketball, you have to win 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times to be a national championship, right? You have to win 5 times.
Right.
And so being that physical sport, you know, in the NFL, if you start from a wild card, you have to win 3 times to get to the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah.
Or 4 times to win the Super Bowl. So that's 4. That's 4 times.
Yeah.
Okay. Now
yeah,
I'm trying to get somewhere with this. We're talking about numbers.
Go ahead, brother.
But the only difference about it, we talk about one is more physicality than the other. I do basketball being physical anyway, especially when you're in that paint anyway. You don't have no equipment, and so that's. But to me, it's not a contact sport, so it's not really viewed as a physical sport. I think that is a possibility that we can bracket these teams like collegiate basketball, I think it would be more funner. You know what I'm saying? And they can always each week, you know, we and then it can be just like a regular season Saturday with all these colleges playing on a Saturday, and you just narrowing them down, you know. And I don't know why they never came up with that format. I think it'll work better than what they're doing, because I think how many teams now they got to call the playoff was 8 teams? I mean 16?
12.
Just 12 teams. You look at 12 out of 800 something schools.
Yeah.
And 12. We know that out of 800 something, it's still 800 something teams out there that still are good.
Absolutely.
And just not getting a fair shake because of the program itself. You know, and so I think with that question being said, you pop that question back up there again, host.
Yes, sir.
How would you change the college football playoffs, the amount of teams and the qualification to make it in the playoff? Well, I'm gonna start with the back end of that question. The qualification is to if you're undefeated, you're automatically in.
Boom.
I mean, because that takes a lot for you to go undefeated. I don't care who you're playing or whatever. You know, that says a lot about your team, and you deserve to be a shot at some type of title. You know, then you say the amount of teams. I would go with the 60. I would go with the 64. I try to implement the college. That's a lot of teams. Don't get me wrong, but at the same time,
I get where you're going.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying. You gotta, you know, better than 12.
Yeah.
You know, and then you're narrowing it down, and then at the same time, we'll get Cinderellas.
Yeah.
We'll get the Cinderellas just like we're doing in college. We'll get people, because don't nobody wants to go home. I don't care what level of team that you come from. If you get in there, nice record is done.
Right.
Not about records no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's who's got the bigger heart to propel their team into the next game.
Right.
Okay. So that being said, I really think that, you know, it'll give other teams a fair shake. You know, I think these other teams, you know, just because you're not a prestigious, you know, a prestigious college, you know, you're not Ohio State, Michigan, or Alabama or something like that, you know, and you can take your team and your team can go all defeated for the whole season, but you're not given the props because your team is not like Alabama. Your team is like Ohio State. You're not looked at like that, but still, you went undefeated.
Yeah.
I mean, you ought to be given a fair shake at winning a championship, even if you get knocked out. At least given a fair shake. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's not right for them. That's not right for them. I wish they would go to it. You know, I'm not a good college fan. You know, I watch it here and there. I'm more like players, considering what my team as the Minnesota Viking needs. So I hunt players. You know, so that's why I do. I hunt players. I'm pretty good at it. I'm a draft whistle.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, so Mel Kiper, when you retire, I got something. I'm gonna replace you, dog. But to answer that question, Rock, I mean, that's a good question.
That's a great question.
We deal with this all the time, and I really feel there's just 12 teams. I'm looking at numbers now. Out of 800 something colleges, I mean, there are a lot of teams out there not getting a fair shake. Their team can go in, and it's a lot of undefeated teams out there.
Yeah.
A lot of undefeated teams that quote unquote is not named Alabama or not named Ohio State.
Absolutely.
Or not Indiana.
Right.
You know, and because you're not coming from these prestigious universities, you know, your team is not given the fair shake. And I understand that if they get in there, it's a possibility that they can beat these teams. It's a part of business. They get blown out, but at least give them a fair shake. That coaching staff, you know, the players, everybody part in that organization, they deserve a fair shake, man. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of work, and you prepare a team and to get them, and that gives them some type of exposure. You know, then maybe you can get players that might want to go to these universities and stuff like that. They didn't get an opportunity to get in the college playoffs. And instead of funneling to these major universities where you know you'll have a chance. But yeah, the 64 bracket would be good. I think they need to implement that, find some kind of way to implement that, and get some of these. And not we know these major teams we talk about, they're going to be in because they're just good. They get the talent. They're going to be good. But some of the teams that flying up on the radar that are winless. I mean, not winless, but
winners. I got you.
Winners. Mm-hmm. And they're not getting a fair shake. Everybody, that's not right for them, man. You know what I'm saying? How can you encourage your players to want to come back next year or whatever, or not leaving to go to another university to get some kind of exposure in the playoffs when your team, no matter what they do, is really non and void. It's really non and void, and I hate that for some of these college teams out here. And we got the number, but sitting, we got the number amount of colleges out here, 800 something. Wow, that's a lot of colleges, man. Man, and I just really think that a lot to keep up with. But, if you undefeated, you deserve to be you deserve to be put in some type of college bracket where you can fight for a championship. Give you that. They deserve that much. Come on. Yeah. So that's only fair. They deserve a fair shake, man. Mm-hmm. Really do. And so I think that for college implement like the collegiate basketball, that probably will help them.
Clip that.
You make some good points with that, because that stops two things. That stop kids from entering the transfer portal early. It stop kids from it stopped the whole bowl season altogether. Like, be honest with you, I think a 64-team college football playoff will keep a lot of kids from saying, okay, I got something to look forward to, because we can at least still get in the playoff. We can still finish our season. A lot of kids, it can help even with the NBA, NFL draft, because now you got kids that are more hungry, because they're not just quit. They're not looking at, okay, well, at the end of the season, we ain't got nothing to play for. Now we can just quit. And in the NFL, you see a lot of that on teams. You pick up kids they pick up guys that didn't have nothing to play for towards the end of the season, and it kind of shows when they are on a losing team that they don't know how to help build that camaraderie to change the culture for teams. But I honestly like that, though, because it would change the culture of college football.
Absolutely.
As far as with a 64 team, doing away with the bowl season and allowing kids to really finish their college experience.
But another thing, what you're saying, Rock, when you're talking about doing away with the bowl season, you're talking about messing with these people's money.
I mean, but they're gonna make a lot of they how the NCAA March Madness make so much money just off of the brackets.
Okay, but what about the individual universities though?
They gonna make money too. Doing the college football playoff this year, the ACC.
Yeah, but that's only 12 teams.
Yeah, what I'm saying, the ACC made sure that they promoted Miami over Notre Dame, because Miami being in the college football playoff, the conference gets a share. They get a revenue share from Miami being a representative. So the more teams you have representing your prospective conferences, those schools are going to benefit from it. So that's why Notre Dame was mad, because they're like, oh, the president of the ACC or the commissioner was promoting Miami, but every other team in the ACC gets a revenue share from Miami continuing to make it fourth in the tournament. So all of that's going to be handled. If a team, say for example, Vanderbilt made the tournament, and let's say Missouri didn't, the more Vanderbilt plays for the SEC and all these other SEC teams play in the tournament, Missouri's still gonna get revenue share from it. So that's the big thing about it with the college football playoff now, is certain teams are making these little loopholes to get in the tournament without having to do anything. Notre Dame only has to be ranked 12th in the nation next year, and they automatically in the tournament without even having to. They can play cupcakes all next season, as long as they rank 12 or beat two teams that's ranked, and they in the top 12. They in the tournament. That's like you said. It's unfair.
It's bull.
It's unfair. And at least in the Division II playoffs, you got teams like Villanova, Georgetown, some of these teams that you wouldn't think have football teams
Right.
in that Division II playoff, and they at least got a shot. I mean, South Dakota State or one of
Yeah.
them teams always win it every year. But I mean, at least they
true.
got a shot though.
Yeah, it's true.
It's not based off of who you played or the level of competition or which conference is liked by a bunch of people. That's what the college football playoff is now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, which teams are liked by the amount of individuals that got the say so of the tournament. But to continue on, you know, we're gonna pass it on to the host with the most to get his input on this, and I'll finish things off before we go to our second question.
Okay. It's like batting out the Babe Ruth. Q's right. I like that 64 teams, and only thing about it is these teams. You got to have TV time, and well, not necessarily TV time. Well, yeah, TV time, and you know these kids gonna be whining and complaining. I got to play every week. I got to do this. Blah, blah, blah. It's always gonna be something. But you can, I can do. They can do just like how the March Madness is with all these teams. That's a great idea. That is a great idea. I came up with. You got two tiers in college football. You have the FBS, which is the Football Bowl subdivision, and then you have the SCFS, which is the Football Championship subdivision. Okay, so there's 10 conferences in the FBS D1, and it's like 13 in the other, which is like the Ivy Leagues and all that good stuff. Okay, so have every winner from each conference, because in the FBS you got SEC, Big 10, ACC, Big 12, Sun Belt, all those conferences, and then you got in FCS you got the Ivy League, you got Big Sky, you got the Patriot League, like stuff like that. But anyway, have a champion of that conference, and then whoever they play the next conference, and they play the next conference until you get that one. So you have, at the end of the day, you have the FBS, who the guy who won all the team who won with all those SEC and all that, had that FBS champion, and the FCS, which is maybe an Ivy. And some people might say, "Oh, that ain't fair." It ain't. It ain't. Or you could just mix it all together and make each conference winner go to the championship. The conference. We got to do conferences. I don't understand the ranking of college football. It is so far off. The AP standings is just so far off. We don't know. Year after year, I hear complaints. I complain myself. Like, how is the North Carolina or somebody, or like Rock said, Vanderbilt is 22nd, then they beat such and such, then they 16. They jump all the way up to 16, but they lose, they jump all the way to 25. Like, how does that work? Like, I don't understand it. But if they go by the league in college football in the playoffs, they go by each conference. The winner of the SEC title plays the winner of the ACC conference. And just go like that, man, and just end it all right there. Then you have one big national champion. Now, the only thing about that is going to be complicated. Like Q said, when you're undefeated, you automatically go. And I agree with that, too. If you're undefeated, you should go. Oh, you just stopped me in mid-sentence. Latino Heat is in the building.
Yes,
What's going on, gentlemen?
Latino
What's
Heat.
going on, Supreme?
That man was Russian, boy. He was like this.
Yup. You know it.
Welcome, brother. Good to see you. Good to see you, man. Good
Great to see you guys.
Yeah, man. So I would do that. I would do that all conference winners. But I think Q had a good idea with it should do it just like how March Madness do it, man. That's and go by labor. It take 2 months. It's going to probably take 2 months to do that, because basketball is not football. You got to really, really prep more than basketball. You know, and I think Q got a good read on that
Yeah,
one.
I mean, you know, with the NCAA, you know, I mean, to cut you off,
No,
that you win on a Thursday, then you got to play on the Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay,
You can do that in basketball. You
Yeah,
can't do
yeah,
that.
but then again, you know, it's no different from playing on a Sunday than playing Thursday night football. It's the same
Absolutely.
concept to me. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? I mean, you flying out, but difference in them, you know, they play on the same court. So I don't know how they would do it on the field. You know, where they get everybody to come and play in a certain region on a certain field.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like 2 games on this day. And I don't know how they would do that. You know, that would be because they could play on the same court. You know,
but it's fair because everybody will have a fair shot. Years ago, Boise State got screwed. Boise State was undefeated, and they did not get a national championship bid, and that wasn't right, man. I agree with that. I mean, Boise State was something else for a lot of years, many years, and they was undefeated, and they just couldn't get there. And like I think Rock said, it's always Ohio State, Alabama, back then or Florida State. You know, it was always those powerhouse teams that's always getting up. But I would love to see a team like the Missouri State University or Wichita State, somebody like that. You know what I mean? Like a Cinderella team, man. That's the beauty and magic of March Madness. Yeah, that's what excites us when we watch March Madness.
Well, what you want to see? You're going to see a Cinderella.
You're going to see an upset. You're going to see.
Don't even have to be those teams. It can just be a low tier team that's in a big power conference.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Seeing, let's say people were saying about Duke beating Virginia in the ACC championship game.
Yes,
that just go to show you. Teams overlooking the team, you can get beat even on the highest stage of the game, which was the championship game. That was for the ACC championship.
There you go. That's exactly right, man. So
who says that can't work out in the? I mean, yeah, we had those sample sizes of what TCU getting waxed in the national championship game. So that's why.
Yeah. So I'm like Q, man. Q like Oprah Winfrey. You get a car, you get a car, you get a bid, 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 you all 64. Let's go. Everybody get in. Now you lose, you go home. You already know that. Yeah, that's it. You lose, you go home. Ain't no best out of 3, best out of 5, none of that. No, you got to go. You got to go. And look, when you win, you got to go to the next game now. You got to go, what? Let's do what, 2 days?
2 days.
2 days to prepare. Back at it. We got to go. We got to move because you know why we got to move? Because you got the NFL rolling, and you're gonna lose. You can't compete with the NFL playoffs. You're not gonna win. You're not gonna win. So you got to keep it rolling fast. You got to keep it rolling fast.
They do it in high school.
Yes, sir.
Texas. We all know about how big Texas high school playoffs is.
Yeah.
They do a big bracket for one side of Texas and the other side.
Yes, sir.
To play for the state championship, so it's no way. It's a possible way they can do it for college football.
Yeah, come on, I'm there.
Oh, well, you're done, Hope. As far as we're answering,
yes, sir.
All right. So now we're gonna move on to my guy from up north. You know what they say, we the North in Toronto.
Right.
Supreme the fighting machine. Rocking his
another
controversial Michigan tonight, but thought we was gonna see some.
I know what's up with the Michigan, bro. Come on.
But
hey, what you auditioning for head coach, bro?
I seen they just hired someone.
Kyle Willingham's hire, so it's a new day in Michigan. But
yes,
as the question states, how would you change the college football playoff? You know, your amount of teams and your qualifications for your teams to make the playoffs.
For sure, yeah. I think I had 2 ways of thinking about it when I was looking at the questions and preparing. My first intuition was similar to March Madness, right? You know, the same thing that Q said. Yeah, but there's also a prerequisite here, right? With college football, there's a lot of like big name schools that pay smaller schools to join their conference and basically pad their stats. So that's a big factor. That's something that has to be addressed as well, you know, because some of these teams, some of the big school teams, they're getting an extra 2 or 3 wins in there, making them look better than they actually are. Right. So we got to address that. So, and I also thought about, the other option that I thought to go with a little bit different answer from Q, once that gets addressed, and maybe, you know, there's no like this conference hopping and kind of boosting teams, because they get paid like millions of dollars, you know, for these small schools just to come play in their division, basically just to lose, right? Just to make Ohio State or whoever look better than, you know, on paper. So that's a factor that needs to be addressed, because that's kind of unfair. But outside of like the, you know, 64 bracket and bringing it down, I was thinking maybe a variation of like the way that FIFA does it, or like the World Cup does it, where you got multiple brackets, and still, instead of like qualifying first, like the World Cup does, just go like elimination rounds, you know, so you get like the best conferences or whatever, you just split them up, you know, accordingly, you know, so because you don't want like some of these small schools going up into like a bracket with some of the big schools, right? So then that way we do get these Cinderella stories, right? Because everybody wants to see an underdog come out and beat Alabama, a team that's like, you know, that has no clout, has, you know, just guys that are just trying to make a name for themselves. And if they come away with a massive win on a big stage like that, that could boost their draft stock, you know, make them actually get into the NFL stuff. So that aspect of especially college ball, like, you know, really like basketball, like really, you know, hypes me up. I love rooting for underdogs as well, right? So, you know, so doing it something like that, you know, maybe, you know, because in FIFA they got like A bracket, B, C, D, or whatever, right? So you can kind of spread them all out, make them a little bit easier or equal, so that everybody has a competitive path to the final bracket, and then the best of every single bracket gets to fight it out, sort of thing.
God, I like that. I like that. I like that.
Kind of, and it still kind of ends up being similar to doing like a 64-man bracket, where everybody still gets a chance to kind of, you know, pull it out the mud, sort of thing, and make it there if they can make an awesome run. But and maybe for some of these smaller schools, it's not as a daunting of a path than with a 64 bracket, you know. Both I think would be way better in my opinion than what's going on now, because I get confused. Like you guys are saying, I'm like, hey, what does this bowl mean? Like, oh, we had the
what is this
first responders bowl the other night, you know. I'm like,
what part-time bowl that's going on right now? What is it?
Snoop Dogg got a bowl.
Snoop Dogg got a bowl, bro.
What does this all mean? Like, is this
Georgia Tech? Is it a Pop-Tart bowl? What is that?
Right. So but I get also there's a side of like the money, you know, aspect, you know, the sponsors, you know, need to get their
capitalism.
Exactly. Capitalism is a massive factor, right? So that would be my suggestion. And first off, but before all that, we need to address how these schools pad their stat or their records, right? Because that's kind of rough, you know, for some of these small schools. They can't afford to pay smaller schools to come in and pad their stats, right? So, you know, it is what it is right now, but hopefully they get their act together.
You ain't kidding.
Yeah, my biggest thing and take on that is that we talking about all these colleges, 800 something colleges, and it takes a lot to run a football team. It takes a lot, man. You know, it basically everybody down to the water boy, you know, and everybody gotta be on one accord, these meetings and everything we know as a football organization that what goes on. And for you if you're a small team and for your team to go through all that and be undefeated, that says something.
Yeah.
I mean, it says something. And you should get rewarded. And no better way to get rewarded to have an opportunity to play for a national championship.
Mm-hmm.
Just the opportunity, man. I'm not saying that you're going to go somewhere. And yeah, we know just like in the NCAA basketball tournament, you know, we got number 1 seeds in different brackets, and it's a chance that you might have to play that number 1 seed. It is what it is. But at least they gave you the respect.
Yeah. Give you the chance.
They gave you the chance. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I want. I want the chance for these other teams that do so much during the course of the season during the summer, getting players ready, go through the season, and to get these undefeated seasons to be rewarded. That's what I want. That's my biggest thing.
And then it also highlights some of these smaller school players that, you know, that might make a career. You know what I mean? Somebody goes out there and puts up like 50 on a good team, and they're like, wait, what is like, you know, what is it? UTSA, you know, who's this freaking, you know, quarterback from UTSA just threw 450 yards against Alabama? You know what I mean? Like, what? You know what I mean?
They was talking about James Madison, but I remember last year James Madison hung 70 on North Carolina.
They did.
Mm-hmm.
They hung 70 on that
man.
pre-built. That was before Belichick got there. They hung 70 on Carolina. So them small markets.
Do y'all think the way we're talking and we're trying to promote the small schools to get their fair due, do you think on the other side that's what they don't want because they don't want these small schools to beat the big school?
Of course they don't want it. It's like what y'all said. It's the capitalism. As long as you can. Their biggest thing is in NCAA. There's no president. There's no commissioner that's making these rules. These are people that are commissioners of the conferences. That, let's say, for example, just hypothetically speaking, the commissioner for the Big 12 and the commissioner for the SEC might have went to school together, might be friends together. They wives might go shopping together.
Right.
Hey, what's the best team in your conference? Your best 4 teams? All right, we're gonna make sure, you know, that's the collusion that's going on behind closed doors that these analysts on ESPN are trying to downplay with these bogus qualifiers. And then they get mad when certain teams don't get in.
Right.
If y'all had a commissioner that would just state the rules, like, okay, Roger Goodell doesn't get involved a lot with the NFL, but at least there's some type of structure.
Right.
As far as with the playoff implement, as far as with there's a tiebreaker, as far as with now in the playoffs, there's an overtime period where you have to actually, if there's no ties in the playoffs, in the overtime period in the playoffs now, the team gets a chance to actually score. Remember in the playoffs years ago, it was always sudden death.
It's always sudden death.
You get tails off the flip of the coin.
Yep.
All I gotta do is get to the 40, maybe my opponent's 40-yard line. We can take it from here, and they ain't gonna get the ball back. Now, you know, NCAA, they got the best overtime rules, so I think they need to kind of like implement a little bit better with their college football rule. My take on it is the amount of teams that I will have. I will go with just the top 25 teams that they have as far as with the AP top 25, and see how that works as a business plan model. Before going to the full 64 teams, based off of the revenue and planes and things of that nature. And kids still got to go to school and finals and things of that nature for that. So that's why I see why they do the NCAA tournament in March. Whereas though, like right now, they could do a playoff from December because that's pretty much their bowl season. These kids aren't at home. I mean, these kids aren't in class. No. They either flying to go home or coming back to the university to chill. So I do like that part of the aspect of it because pretty much NCAA can control that first part of that last month. Football can really control the last part of the year if the NCAA decides to go with a college football big tournament, and we got the ending of the football of the actual NFL season going into their playoffs, because people don't watch NBA right now anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So the NFL and the NCAA will control the winter months completely if they decide to do a big deal with the college football. My qualifiers, I would say it will be based off of if you had an undefeated season, who your actual, if you have at least 3 or 5 top ranked wins, You know, you gotta at least play somebody within the top 25. You know, whether it's neutral site, whether it's a home or away. To me, I feel like I would do away with neutral site games as far as a qualifier for the playoffs, because I feel like, yeah, you're gonna have those neutral site games in the tournament, but as far as for the regular season, we need to see to determine, can you go into somebody else's house and beat them on the road on a Thursday, on a Friday, when your back's against the wall? Can you go in there and beat, how many top 25 wins or, you know, ranked opponent wins do you have on the road or at home? To me, I think that would be a big qualifier within my per se tournament as far as the college football playoff. And I will only have two automatic qualifiers, and there'll be the two teams that will have the undefeated record. Well, it don't matter what conference they're in. Wouldn't matter. As long as they have an undefeated record, they'll automatically be a qualifier. I like that idea that Q Dog stated, because you do have some undefeated teams out there that don't get that fair shot, and they do need that exposure to help with them as far as within next years and years to come within the transfer portal. Because these teams, like Q Dog was saying, these teams that don't make the college football tournament, that may be undefeated, that may be in these small colleges, they're getting poached come January during the transfer portal to beef up these high marketable teams like the Ohio States, like the my squad, Florida State. We ain't been in the playoffs, but we still be poaching some of them good teams that don't make it per se. But we're gonna move on to the second question, host.
Yes, sir.
All right. My second question would be, I'm sorry, I'm using wrong English here.
You good.
How would you change the Pro Bowl and the NBA All-Star game to make it more competitive?
Oh Lord,
Now,
boy.
I'm gonna do this a little different. I'm gonna give my opinion first, then we gonna swing the round table, because I know you got. I know
you might want to go first, bro.
We're gonna have past, present, and future.
The ghost of Christmas future.
Oh my God!
We might be here all night with this.
Go first.
But
oh my God, man, this is crazy. Don't get me started. Don't get me started.
This is D1 right here.
You did all right till you came up with that. But good question though. They ain't gonna like my answer, but go ahead.
hey, it's opinions here. We no judgment. We this is a friendly, good debate.
First, Mr. Moderator, what you got first?
Okay, so to me, how I would change the Pro Bowl would basically be the voting system first. I hate the voting system of the Pro Bowl.
I agree,
because they don't necessarily award teams that are up and coming and winning. Like Jacksonville has one Pro Bowler, and it's our long snapper. But all of our good players are alternates.
Long snapper.
Yeah, it's our long snapper.
Damn.
Yeah, true.
It's like
the Cowboys not making the playoffs. They have like 6 Pro Bowlers. The Ravens got 6 Pro Bowlers based off of their guys' names. So
that's crazy. That's crazy.
TJ Watt's making the Pro Bowl, and him and Josh Hines Allen have the same sack pressure rate this season.
Wow. Jacksonville always gets screwed with that.
No, but I'm just saying it happens to a lot of teams.
Yeah.
It happens to a lot of teams, not just Jacksonville. Some teams get Pro Bowlers and their teams don't win. Like y'all got Max Crosby in. I mean, I'm not taking nothing away from Max Crosby, but to me, I feel like you deserve, if you're gonna be in the All-Star game, at least you should be your team should be out there putting on an All-Star performance as well.
I totally agree.
You got to lead them to some type of wins here. Your name alone and what you do in like a few games here and there.
It's bull.
But I don't want to take. That's what I would do. I would change the voting system a little bit. As far as with the game, I would get rid of that Pro Bowl games bull. Get back to the wholeness of it. Football. Now, if you make the Pro Bowl and you decide not to show up, then the alternates will play. All this not hitting the quarterback in the Pro Bowl,
Cheers.
I would do away with that.
Cheers.
I would
Mhm.
the blitzing, because remember in the old Pro Bowl, linebackers couldn't blitz. It was only the linemen that could blitz, right?
Mm-hmm.
The old school Pro Bowl, the linemen was the only ones that could.
They had to go in coverage.
Yeah, only the linebackers had to go in coverage.
Yeah.
I was freestyling. Nope. Backyard football. Everything goes. None of that,
With it.
And that's how the Pro Bowl should go.
I agree.
With the NBA All-Star game, it's simple. Simple. It's back to the basics with the NBA All-Star game. If you get voted to the All-Star game and you planning not to be competitive, don't show up. Don't show up. We want to see the stars go at it. If we got to do the USA versus the world every
Holy shit. Let's go.
By so big. We bring in some of them FIBA, they can do that in the NBA. Had the NBA All-Stars versus the World All-Stars. Had them European athletes and some of them FIBA All-Stars from across the land together. You'll get a competitive game. That's my take on it. And let's see here. Who we gonna start off with first? Supreme, he gives us the business aspects of things.
Supreme
host gonna give us the realism. Q Dog gonna give us all three. All right, I'm gonna start with host first. Start with host.
It's I laugh about this topic in it. Rockstar Rock, bravo to you. Because me and Q talked about this several times. We talked about this on the show throughout the years. Pro Bowls, everybody know how I feel about that. It is the most worst thing Roger Goodell has probably done in the NFL. It is and like to go back to what you said about how the Pro Bowl used to be, AFC versus NFC. You had Michael Irvin and Deion Sanders and Troy Aikman, Steve Young. You had the best of the best out there. But the thing about it, man, they played football. Those guys wanted to play against each other. The Super Bowl team didn't play. If you're going to the Super Bowl, you didn't play. Understandable. But those guys wanted to play. I know Ray Lewis, boy. Ray Lewis he used to be psyched about that because he was playing the best. He said, "I'm playing the best in the league," and he's looking forward to that game. I would change, man. I'm with you, Rock. I would change it back. It needs to go back, man. The NFL want to really, really make some money for real. Put the Pro Bowl back and let these guys play. You're trying to protect these guys too much, man. We the people, us fans, we want to see the best of the best. We want to see the best of the best go at it, man. In the All-Star game, they're not doing that in baseball. In baseball, they're competing because they got something to play for. In the Pro Bowl, they really don't have nothing to play for. But it's just the simple fact that you're playing against the best players in the National Football League. That's bragging rights by itself. Okay, now they go over to the NBA All-Star game. My God, have mercy. This is one of the games that I love so dearly. And I used to, as a kid, look forward to each and every February. Good Lord. The three-point contest. That's a shame that the slam dunk contest and the three-point contest is the best thing in All-Star weekend. I watch them and I don't even care about the game. I don't care. Sunday, whatever. I'm looking for Saturday. It's crazy. But to go on it real quick, man, I really think that these guys need something. And of course, last year was a boo. Everybody booed them. Lackadaisical game. They need something to play for. And what came up with, I believe we talked about this year on the show, is it's a 7-game series in NBA Finals. If the Eastern Conference win, that Eastern Conference team gets those 4 games at home. You know, if the Eastern Conference wins, the Eastern Conference team in the finals get that home court advantage. They get that home. We got to do something. I think the winner makes $125,000 and the runner up gets $50,000. No, the runner up should get nothing. You lose, you should get nothing. If you're not going to do the 7-game series, the winner gets home court advantage. That's fine. So the winner should get $175, and the loser gets nothing. If you're gonna do it like that, play for money. Get whatever it is. Make this thing
$175K, right?
Yeah, $175,000. What did I say?
$175.
Oh damn! Damn, but yeah, $175,000. See, the dog even agree with me. 125, and that's 125 plus the 50. The runner, it shouldn't be no runner ups. It shouldn't be the loser get nothing. That's what you should play for. I guarantee them guys are ante up then. I guarantee you. If you're not gonna give them money, let's do home court advantage. Let's do 4-game. It's a 7-game series in 7 elimination. Can't talk today. In the finals, 7 games. 4. The winning team gets the 4, and that's it. You know, they get home court advantage. But something has to give, y'all, because the Pro Bowl, the things that we love, the Pro Bowl, we look forward to as fans. The Pro Bowl, the All-Star game is completely done by 2 idiots by the name of Roger Goodell. I said Roger Goodell and Adam Silver. They have completely tore it up. 2 idiots. Yes, send this show to them. And 2 idiots. The 2 idiots. They tore it up. But yeah, I would do that. I would do that, man, because these guys need something to play for. They need to make this thing mean. People pay their hard-earned money to go to the All-Star game. They charging $300, $400, $600 a ticket for what? For guys to just barely run down the court. And you know, I'm like, oh man, come on, bro. Come on. Let's get this thing more exciting. They need to go to the old school. Old school is the best school.
Okay.
No,
So host input was based off of going back to making it actual, more competitive with it, having an incentive as the winning team from the Eastern Conference gets the home field advantage in Game 7, or if the Western Conference, when they get the home field advantage in Game 7 for the NBA All-Star game. For the Pro Bowl, you said to go back to how things used to be and to make it more competitive, things of that nature. All right. And we bring the question back up for Mr. Supreme.
All right. Yeah, well, man, the Pro Bowl and the All-Star game are absolute garbage right now. Man, I remember growing up, I remember this one game where Vince Carter was like freaking
going in on Michigan. God damn. Well, they're supposed to. They're supposed to. If you're an OSU fan, you're supposed to. That's normal. That's normal, y'all. They cool. I let you chill. I understand the rivalry between OSU and Michigan. I got you.
Hey man, I'm wearing my camouflage. Whenever I'm in Michigan, I wear Michigan gear. Whenever I'm in Ohio, I wear Ohio State.
There you go, bro.
My sister lives in Ohio, so they always get me Ohio.
There you
State
go.
gear, so.
Best of both worlds, bro. Go ahead, brother.
So yeah, both games are absolutely dog water. Let's be real.
Yes.
They're just running up, laughing, chucking up threes.
Yes.
It's just, you pulled up from the logo. Let me pull up from the logo. It's just so retarded.
Yeah, it is.
And I remember back in the day, I still have this like vivid in my mind, like Vince Carter goes to like the baseline, and as he's like jumping out of bounds, he moves the ball over this way and just like flicks it one hand, and somehow it goes in. I was like, whoa. These guys went out there to prove that they were the best of the best.
You go,
so we got to eliminate all these like rules and make them actually play either basketball or football.
Yep.
And then the unrealistic, we also got to go back in time, 25, 30 years and instill this like old school mentality in some of these young players, because they are soft as hell. They just they don't take it seriously. They don't care about proving that they are the best and the best.
No,
they just care about playing for getting paid for potential. You know what I mean? Like that's every team, both leagues. Everybody's getting paid for what they could potentially do, and they don't do anything anymore, right? So, and there's no pride in wanting to be the best of the best, and show that you're the best of the best. So. Got to get all these like Mickey Mouse rules out of there, making it easy for them to just do nothing and just like walk up and down. If you're a fan and you spend all that money to go to All-Star Weekend and you go to the game, Pro Bowl or the All-Star game, what are you watching? Like, it's just not even a product. It's not even a game. And it's like, what are we doing here?
What are we doing?
So that's what I say. You got to go back in time and make these guys have some pride. Honestly, it's impossible. Maybe I'll get in the lab and I'll make a time machine and go back and whisper in all these young man's ears and be like, "Yo, smarten the hell up, show some pride, because you guys are soft as hell in this generation." It frustrates me to no end how soft these new generation players are.
Bro.
I get it; they're extremely skilled, right? So they have the benefit of having all the greats from before them to learn from, MJ and everything like that, or past quarterbacks, everything, right? So they have that, plus they have all the new training methods and techniques that elevate them and make them more skilled than previous generations in comparison, right? So freaking show that off. You know what I mean? I want to see. I want to see some ankles being broken. I want to see some crazy plays that like getting to your spot and pulling up, and just doing all these things, or some of these you can't even tackle the quarterback. You can't even why are the pass rushers there? Why are the linebackers there? You know what I mean? I want to see how good these pass rushers are. I want to see how good, these corners are. If they don't get to play, what is it? It's just a farce, and it just bugs me. So I would and then for incentives, maybe instead of because I guess you could game the system if we went with someone like if the Eastern or the Western gets an advantage in the playoffs or something like that. So people would try to find a way to game it, you know what I mean? Throw it when they need to, or whatnot, right? So maybe just do a monetary incentive where bring back like the All-Star MVP and make them win, $200,000, and then have $500,000 to the winning team that gets split up by all players, so at least they get something. So there's something to play for on top of pride, because it's just because we're not going to be able to go back in time and change these soft players. So we got to give them some sort of an incentive.
The losers still get paid. That's crazy.
It's just unbelievably how bad the game is being, but that's what I would do.
Hey, real quick before you go to the dog, Rock. Look, because you said something about the voting. I'm gonna say this, and I know I'm finna get attacked.
Yeah,
I already know, but LeBron James should make the All-Star team.
No,
LeBron James should not be in the All-Star team.
Go James, man.
No,
he's just like faux fur.
No, LeBron James should not be in the All-Star game. I'm gonna say it again.
He shouldn't have been in the last 5.
LeBron James shouldn't be in the All-Star game.
LeBron James.
No.
Sick and tired.
He shouldn't be there. He shouldn't. He shouldn't be there. He shouldn't be there. He shouldn't be there. Nope. He shouldn't. Let me tell you why. Because what have he? I'm like Janet Jackson. What have you done for me lately? What have you done? Nothing.
He the biggest reason the league's soft, though.
Exactly.
I hate to say
not do that.
LeBron ain't a lot of people say LeBron the GOAT.
No.
But he the GOAT of the soft era.
Yeah.
A lot of them players that played with Kobe and played against Kobe and Michael Jordan, they all say those two are the GOATs, and then LeBron just got it because of his stats. But for real, this era of basketball is the softest era of basketball. Everybody says that, and it's because he made it that way.
And stop with this Team Giannis and Team LeBron. It's always Eastern Conference versus Western Conference. Stop with this stuff. Stop it. Stop. No Kevin Durant versus Steph Curry team. No. Why? What? A few years ago we had Klay Thompson and Steph Curry on different teams when they both played for the Golden State Warriors. That's dumb. Why the NBA right now got the away team in white jerseys and the home team in dark jerseys?
Yeah.
I hate that.
That's
I don't
crazy.
even know which one is which.
That's crazy.
What LeBron James should make the All-Star team. Go ahead. I had to get that out. That was balling up inside.
Well,
all up in
last but not least,
the dog
is
the
Lord
dog. Have mercy.
The dog himself.
Lord.
I tell you what, this is definitely a very interesting question.
Yes.
And I'm gonna twist mine a little bit. I'm gonna twist. Let's just forget about players. Let's just forget about players. The end of the question is, what can we do to make the All-Star game and the Pro Bowl more competitive? We're missing that word, competitive. And to me, it's not about what they can do. It's about the players. Because let me give you an example. All right, let's forget about the players that play football, NFL football, and NBA. Let's use us for as an example. All right. Let's go NBA. Say, Coach, you play for the Spurs. I'm the Laker. I'm gonna throw Kareem as Dallas Maverick.
Toronto Raptor.
Oh, but I'm just let me. But we're all in the same Western Conference. I'm throw Rock in there as Houston Rockets. And so the thing about it is that I see you at least 2 times a year playing against you, each one of y'all. And y'all have a certain skill, and y'all dominant for your teams. And I got to fight to beat you. Every time I play each and every one of you, all season long, then we all 4 are so competitive. We all 4 are so talented at our position. We get to be voted for to represent the Western Conference All-Star game. And guess what? We on the same team for once. We on the same team for once. So instead of taking our talent and coming against each other, we put our talent and go over and fight against the Eastern Conference. Things I wanted to do and play with the host, I can do now. The things that the host wanted to do with play with Kareem, he can do now. The thing Kareem wanted to do and play with Rock, he can do now. He can do now. So it's the players that now I got the man who I've been playing against with all this talent. We can combine our talent together and be a super team for once. For once. For once.
Right.
That falls on the players, man.
Yeah.
That falls on the player. That's how it used to be back in the day.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, then you fast forward to the NFL, the same thing. The same thing. Host your quarterback or your team. You put up astronomical numbers. I'm a wide receiver for the Vikings. I'm putting up astronomical. Kareem, a running back for the Vikings. He got voted back. Rock, he's another good wide receiver for the Cowboys. So we're making a wide receiver duo. I hate to do you like that, Rock, but
I get your analogy, putting us all on the same conferences, despite who we personally are.
We took all this talent, and we're all on the same offensive team together.
Put you on the Cowboys.
Yeah. I hate to do you like that, Rock.
It's cool. It's all cool. My mom was
put you on
the Cowboys.
Between you and Kareem, I couldn't do my brother. But
we
can take this talent that when we play against each other all season long,
right?
Now I get the chance to the host to hand the ball off to Kareem, a good running back, that's not on your team. Now you get a chance to play with a good running back. Now you got 2 bookend receivers that you don't have.
Right. That's right.
You're on the same level. Now that y'all respect each other's talent, y'all for one game, y'all can put this team together and go out there and dominate. That's not going to happen. For once this happens, it's not going to never happen again. You're not going to get this kind of talent on this level again.
That's right.
So it falls on the players. Right. They don't care no more about that. They don't. They really don't, man. They don't care no more about that.
Flip that.
You're facing someone in your conference or someone that's in your division, and each and every time you play against this person, it's a hard fight. You know, you have to bring your lunch pail. But imagine you get the opportunity one day to play against your nemesis, play with your nemesis. Oh, I got some. Oh, we're gonna tear their ass up. That's what we think. That's how we're gonna think. All this talent from different teams, we're gonna tear their ass up. Mm-hmm. They don't think like that no more. They just out there to be out there, just because they've been voted, so they ain't got no choice but to go. You know, or be fined. Mm-hmm. They just doing that to stay away from fines now. If they had a choice, wouldn't be no All-Star, wouldn't be no damn Pro Bowl. Mm-hmm. They might well eliminate that, but they got to do it because not being fined. But that's the way that we're gonna get it back competitive. We got to change the mindset of these players, make them be competitive with your arch enemy in your division. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Think how
you're absolutely right.
Think how blowed up we were when we finally let the pros go into USA in '92. Oh man, the world was going crazy. All this talent we can put together, can't nobody do nothing with us.
We'll never see that again.
We'll never see that again because they didn't have that kind of mindset from that far on. They were just playing.
Yep.
They were just playing, man. But now, see, that's why they could never after they start putting all these USA basketball teams together, man, they just didn't have the mindset to combine their talent together like they did in '92. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? And it's the same thing in the All-Star game and in the Pro Bowl. These players don't have the mindset to mesh with your competitor. To mesh with your competitor to make a dominant offense for that one game. Mm-hmm. And it's on both sides. That's on both sides. That's what makes it so competitive. You know, I got a chance to throw an alley-oop to Rock. I never would have a chance to throw an alley-oop unless he was doing it all season. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I got a chance to throw an alley-oop to this man. He go get that rock. I see him. He do it on my team. Mm-hmm. You know, I get to get an assist from Kareem. Yeah. He know how to thread that needle.
Yeah, you sound like Allen Iverson when he said, man, it was an honor to play in the All-Star game with Michael Jordan.
It's an honor. Yeah. You'll never get a chance to play with these players. Yeah. See, they don't look at it like that now. Mm-hmm. So it's not the fact that what we can do outside of the player, it's the core, it's the player, their mindset. Until that changes, then this is what we'll continue to get. Yeah. We'll continue to get. That will never change. Now, they can keep the All-Star game, they can keep the Pro Bowl, but it's still going to be raggedy. They can change it all. They can flip-flop it, doing all they want to until the players get a competitive mindset to join forces. Join forces.
Like the Avengers.
Like the Avengers. Join forces.
Let's join forces, baby. Yes, sir.
With the talent of the player that you faces in your division to be dominant against the other conference, and the other conference, same mentality that they feel. And that's when you'll get the competitive game.
I agree with that.
Yeah. I agree. That's true. Because that is true. Because back in, like you said, Q-Dog, back in the day, Magic Johnson and the people that was on the Western All-Stars, they wanted to beat Jordan and them on the East.
Hell yeah.
They didn't want to go back. They didn't want All-Star weekend to be over and to know that, we lost to Jordan and them. So in the if we got to see them in the finals, we know, our conference better than y'all. It's no more conference bragging rights now.
Right.
Go ahead.
Certain players. I mean, you pass to certain players, even announcers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, Isaiah threw up a pass to Jordan. He dunked it. You know, that'll never happen.
Yeah.
That'll never happen. But it happened in an all-star game.
Yeah.
You learn to put your differences aside, which we understand because you're supposed to have differences and you're supposed to have animosity toward each other because you're both trying to get one thing. But now we're together. We're together. So we have to work together. And we work this time together. We will never be able to work this time together ever again.
Man, you sound just like the 92, I think you said this, the 92 Dream Team. Because Michael Jordan was the man, but Magic Johnson was like, no, I'm the man. You know,
they had to play it out, and they
were going at it in practice.
That's right. And Chris Webber,
don't let him talk to you like that.
That's right. Yeah. And Chris Webber them and Christian Laettner, they came in there and whipped them guys. Because,
Grant Hill and Bobby Hurley and them.
Yeah, they went in there and whipped them, man. Until they can find, like Q just said, until they can finally come together and get this thing together, and then they beat the brakes off them the next time.
But they said Chuck Daly did that on purpose, though.
Chuck Daly was a genius, bro.
He said they did that on purpose to get the best out of the Olympic team.
Chuck Daly was, oh my God.
Everybody nowadays wants to be friends. As soon as the game is over, everybody's hugging and trading jerseys and
jersey swapping.
I'm like, bro, back in MJ's day, as soon as the game ended, you guys were like straight to the locker room. You know what I mean? MJ would play psychological games before games. You know what I mean? Like there's so many stories. He'd invite, like whenever he'd go play the Knicks, he'd invite all those guys out for steak dinner, and he'd make them all feel like
he did that with Utah.
Like that. And then they'd like, because MJ's such a people guy, like, and he's just like a man's man. Everybody's like, oh man, I really like MJ, and then they would come out soft. And then he would just go out there knowing that he was gonna just dominate them, and they would hate that too. Like it was warfare to them. Like back in the day, it wasn't they saw each other like enemies, but they didn't look at each other like soldiers. You know what I mean? They wanted to prove that they just had more. You know what I mean? Than the other guy.
You know what, Supreme? 93.
Magic Johnson. He said, tomorrow I got your boy Clyde Drexler. They keep comparing. That 92 finals.
Yeah, let's go 93. Magic Johnson did commentary, and he said this is game 3. He said that Michael Jordan had the Phoenix Suns come out to his restaurant, and you know what Magic Johnson said? He said, "Ain't nowhere in the world I'm gonna go to Michael Jordan's restaurant, and I gotta play against him in the NBA Finals." No, he said, you won't get me there. That's what he said on TV Live. If you guys go back and look at it. Magic Johnson say, ain't no way in the world you gonna get me go out to your restaurant and chat with you, and I gotta play you in the NBA Finals. Ain't no way.
And the thing about we talk about competitiveness, and when you're playing against a competitor, those competitors, how can you sleep?
Warrior in the Garden. That's what's up.
How can you have a comfortable sleep?
That's right.
There's no way you can have comfortable sleep because you're gonna have to play a dog tomorrow.
Yeah, me and Q
just gonna sleep.
Me and Q just talked about this other day, man. With Reggie Miller, Reggie Miller cried, man, because he said, "Man, that was my only." He said, "I was this close of beating Michael Jordan," and he said, "This haunts me to this day that I was that close of beating the Chicago Bulls and Michael Jordan." It's eating him up inside, bro.
Yeah, he could have retired Jordan in game 7.
It's eating him. He said to this day, bro, it's eating him up.
I still remember that day though. I don't know about y'all. That day was kind of a cool. That day was cool as a cool day, like being young and that NBA Finals. Yeah. Everybody was rooting for Chicago back then, no matter who. No matter where you lived. Oh no, I'm a Jordan. Yeah. I'm a Chicago Bulls fan. Just because Jordan was Chicago, it didn't matter. Unless you Q Dog, he was a Lakers fan.
I'm gonna give you one harder than that. when Mark Gastineau seen Brett Favre at that function.
Oh yeah.
And he told Brett Favre, he said, you let him have that sack, man.
Yeah.
I want my sack back.
Yeah, you want my sack
back? He was talking from the heart, man.
Yeah, he was serious.
He meant that. He said, because you gave that man my record.
He did, bro.
You gave that man my record. He said, I want to sack you in his mouth. I want to sack you to get my record back.
Yeah. God bless his soul too, man. Mark
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
The guy that got mad at him had a record, a passing blocking record, right?
No, most sacks in the season.
Mark Gastineau had it before.
Yeah, he had the most sacks in the season.
Okay. I thought he was a
22 and a half.
lineman.
No.
Gastineau was on the Jets.
Back in New York.
Okay.
He got the sack record.
Yeah.
Strahan came along and that sack that he got against Favre.
Yeah, I remember.
The Favre laid down for that.
Yeah.
Strahan got his
We
ass.
seen him at some function.
Okay.
And he came up, Britt Favre wanted to shake his hand. And he started talking. They were telling Britt Favre.
He said, I don't want to shake your hand.
No, he said, no,
okay,
man. He said, how could you get that man my record, man?
Yeah,
and he was like, he was like, what do you mean? He said, you gave him my record, man. You gave him that sack. He said, I want my sack back. He ready to sack his ass right there.
Yeah, he's mad, bro. He was mad.
Yeah, so the guy had to come on and break that up. Pull Britt Favre away. He was mad.
Yeah,
that meant a lot. That meant a lot to those players back then, man. It meant a lot.
Yeah.
It meant a lot, man. You just ain't gonna up and give my damn record that I worked so hard for away. You gave that damn sack away.
Even in high school ball, man, when you lose, man, that locker room be so quiet.
Yeah.
Ooh, boy, that locker room, boy, that locker room be so quiet. Ooh.
Yeah, so I just don't know, Rock. Really, to answer your question, if the players don't get it back in their mind, they don't never get back.
Nah, man,
it just won't.
There's no killers in NBA.
Yeah, they just don't have that no more, man.
Nah, there's no killers.
I mean, the only killer in the NBA is really Ant-Man.
Ant-Man, yeah.
Anthony Edwards.
Shea Gilgeous too.
And Shea, that's why I said the NBA versus the world, because at least you'll get some FIBA All-Stars that they can bring over, because it's not a lot of overseas All-Stars in the NBA outside of Luka, Giannis, Jokic. Damn, I just named the top four right there. Jamal Murray, the Canadian. No disrespect to Supreme, the Canadians. Dylan Brooks, Jamal Murray. Shea.
I can't stand Luka, bro. I gotta add that in there, man. I'm gonna shut up, but I can't stand Luka. When you gotta draw a foul just to score, that just bothers me big time. I
don't know what it is, but
I don't can only thank James Harden for that.
James,
he don't let people speed up his pace.
Yeah. I love his slow methodical. That is incredible.
Him and Jokic do not let people speed up they pace. They gonna control the game
out there too.
Yeah,
he actually has the fire. Man. He's from a different. He's not from the States. He didn't grow up like.
I would like to see him dribble against like a defensive player like Chauncey Billups back in the day.
That's why
you talking about Luka Doncic?
He with Dallas Murray. The offense was born. Because it went through Luka.
Yeah.
Born basketball.
Yeah, but you got to draw a foul just to score. That forever bothers me, bro.
That 56 triple-double by Jokic was great.
Yeah, that was great. I think Russell Westbrook is still a killer. He just ain't.
He's on the back end of his career, though.
Yeah, Father Time got a hold of him.
Yeah. It's a lot of them, man. But just want to say I appreciate you guys' input.
Great topics, man.
Good topics, bro. Good topics.
Put together. I thought about it. I didn't want to overthink as far as bringing the topics to discussion. So I felt as though these are two topics that I know really we need an answer to, because it's changing the landscape of competitive sports. What our kids that are in competitive sports and like football and basketball, they're watching the professionals. They're watching the pros. So they're watching that the Pro Bowl is having a flag football game. They're watching that the NBA All-Star game, the best players in the world that they're telling you to harness your game after, they're not taking this game serious and things of that nature. And to me, I feel like that's the worst mentality that you can ever have or try to implement to a young person that's growing up in our society today. That it's all right to quit. It's all right not to be competitive. It's all right to tell yourself, all right,
I'll do it next
maybe
game.
next time. No, it's not no maybe next time. If a lot of people out, huh?
Let me ask you. I'm going to cut y'all. Let me ask you a question. For those of you out here, hosts and T-Rock, that are raising young men, and when they get to playing sports, and knowing the way the sports world is now, you want your son decide to want to play football. Your son say, Dad, I want to play football. I want to play basketball. Okay, you put some in playing football, or you put him in playing basketball. And the minute that you find out that they're not competitive, what do you do?
Well, as a parent, I will keep my son in the sport. I will keep my son in it, because just because it's not competitive as of right now, that's going to allow him to think that he can quit. And you know, from my past experiences on certain things growing up, like, not to get too personal, but you know, my dad was murdered when I was 8 years. When I was 7, 8 years old. So I didn't have a father figure to harness certain things to me that I'm harnessing towards my sons, or at least implementing or learning each day to implement towards them. So it was certain things that I wish that myself, I would have had somebody tell me, keep going at it. You know, I played rec league basketball for my neighborhoods and stuff like that. And their dads, kids that was in the same team as me, their fathers was all involved in the team. So a person whose dad not involved in the team, you grow that self-doubt. Am I doing everything I'm supposed to do to make this team? I'm coming into practice, I'm being competitive in practice, but not seeing no time playing basketball, but my team is winning. I had big times that I wanted to quit, but I didn't quit. You know, I stuck it all the way through. I played my role on the team, and the team that I played for, we won a championship. We went undefeated as a rec league team, and that was when I was 14. That was my freshman year in high school. I was playing rec league basketball because I didn't make JV. But after that year, I made JV my 10th grade year and kept trying out for the basketball team. Got cut, but it didn't stop me though. So that's one of the things that I tell my sons, if they ever, and that's what I told my oldest son now, my 15-year-old son, Tariq Jr. I told him, I was like, son, if you don't get discouraged because you got cut from from a basketball team. You know, it's more opportunities out there. Who said basketball is your lane? You can be anything you want to be, and I support you. And I say that to my other two sons as well. I'm not really pushing my boys to jump into sports, but if they like it, and they come to me and say, Dad, they want to be involved in it, and I just tell them, don't quit, because if you quit, you're gonna regret a lot of opportunities or miss opportunities that you could have seized. And I'm a witness of that. I'm honest.
Yeah. You see a lot of children, especially former athletes, that their sons follow their daddy into the professional sport that their daddy played, because that's all they know. That's all they ever seen. No, 9 times out of 10, a lot of them that they're not going to be as good on the level as their daddy. You know, that's a prime example. We're going to say the Sanders, you know, his boys, you know, they'll never be to the greatness that their daddy was, you know what I'm saying? And the gene is there. We see that, and they can play. But to be on that level like that, there's no way. I can't see that. But I understand what you're saying. I'm saying we're talking about competitive, and this is the way it's going to be from the future. We're not going to see competitiveness going on unless, you know, you get a kid here and there that wants to compete or whatever. You know, I'm saying, y'all got young boys or whatever, and you put them in, and like you say, would you want them to, like you say, never quit, stay at it, fight, work hard. It is something that you believe in, you know, work on your craft, you know, work on your skills there, be a gym rat, whatever. If that's truly, if you envision yourself to be in the NBA, that's where you envision yourself to be, then you're going to have to put the work in, buddy. That's just straight up. You know, I'm going to have to tell you that's not a given. You know what I'm saying? This is not a given. That's hard work. That's hard work. That's what you want to do. I'm behind you 200%, like you say. I'll be behind your children 200%, whatever they do. But I was just wondering, since y'all was raising boys, that we see, and we're on the top of trying to get these sports back being competitive, and they'll be in the future of sports if they decide to get into it. And coach, you being a coach yourself as far as basketball, and have to deal with that yourselves. I mean, that's to me, that's why I'm not into coaching. That's why I don't want to be in coaching, because I only know one way, and that would frustrate me hard. That if I get a team, and we talked about this, and they came out and we lost, and y'all playing with each other, that would piss me off the most. that will, man, because I think not only you're wasting my time, you're wasting your time.
There you go.
You're really wasting your time. You could be doing something else if you're not taking this thing seriously. I'm not expecting you to be Michael Jordan or whatever, but at least come out and take it seriously.
Yeah. My son, really, really, really quick here. My son's 7 years old, and he like playing T-ball. Now he's over to coaching pitching, and he cries when he strikes out. Okay, we're gonna stop that crying. We're gonna stop that crying, bro. Yeah, we stopping that. So he was striking out a lot. So you know what we did? In the backyard. If he was right here, he'll tell you. I had him out there in that backyard. We working on ground balls and we working on hitting. Out 1 hour, and after that you go do your homework. Or you do your homework first, then we go out here.
Right.
It's hot as on. I'm sweating too. I just got off work. I'm throwing pitches. We're gonna work on this thing. We're gonna work on it. Yep. And then he start getting his time, and I start counting in your head 1, 2, 3, bam. Start getting the time. He started getting it. Okay, and I coach YMCA 13, 14-year-old. I coach right now. I mean, this is our winter league right now. And we got a game. We got the next January 10th. Anyway, but I set the tone before practice and everything, before the first practice. I said, y'all want to go to, I said, how many want to go to the NBA? Raise your hand.
There you go.
All right, raise your hand. Okay. In order to go to the NBA, you got to work hard.
Yeah.
I said, I always point at the door at that gym. I said, every time you come in this door for practice, every time you come in this door, that means business. There's no fooling around or none of that. If you want to go if you're serious about going to the NBA, your road to the NBA go through me. We're not gonna sit here. We're not gonna, play 21 and all this. No, we're doing drills and we're gonna run. I'm like Coach Carter, get to the baseline. Coach, I'm tired. Coach, I'm tired. I ignore it with my whistle in my mouth. Let's go. Let's go. You want to get there? You got to get there, man. And Supreme know this because he's a part. He got his own show as well. Supreme, your show, you had to put in work. You had to put in work, bro. Each and every week, you put in work. It's the same way. I don't care what you do in life. You're going to have to work. You want to be the best doctor? You got to go to school for it. You got to work. You got to be the best lawyer. You got to work.
Yep, really do.
Me and Q, I swear, me and Q talk about this all the time.
Yeah, we do.
All the time, man. You got to put in that work, baby. You got to be competitive.
There's no way looking around it.
Yeah. I want to be the best. I don't know about nobody else. Rock, you better come on here. Come talking.
My bad.
No, you good, I'm trying to set up now.
You good. You good.
This is good.
Just to put a wrap on things, a small bow tie before we go into this epic second rematch for this trivia showdown. First off, I want to give a thanks to my fellow podcast panelists for giving great input and insight on the two topics that we discussed today. Yeah, man. I also want to thank everyone that's tuning in and continue to show your support for us and things of that nature. And also want to thank God for allowing us to be here tonight safely with our families through the Christmas holiday and be able to make it here for the show tonight with no problems or anything of that nature.
Yeah, I'm a fan of Alabama all day. I roll on. I roll on, baby. But yeah, man, this all you guys in topic. This has been Podcast Panel Month, and I'm so glad that you guys, from Supreme to the Dog to Rock, You guys have came up with great topics, and I love this. And I really should do this more often. This is like I said, we do this in the off season when there ain't really no football to talk about, but we usually have this. But this is good because you guys are very talented. And I as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, each and every week they bring in a topic. I ain't got nothing to do with it. This is off the top of their dome. So I ain't got nothing to do with it. So they bringing it. They bringing it, man. I appreciate these guys doing what they do. And Rockstar Rock, man, great topics again, bro. Oh my God.
Another thing for the mention.
Come on.
I got to throw this out there. The topic I was talking about last week was Brian Flores getting a fair shake. People better listen to me, baby. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Listen.
You better listen to me. I'm telling you, better listen to me. You're doing that man. You're doing that man wrong, bro. You're doing him wrong.
Them boys is
that man is the best at what he do, and there's no way you're supposed to ignore that. There's no way.
Well, they said the best.
He's the best at what he do, man.
Stick your chest out, goddamn. Come on here.
Choke you out.
There you go, baby.
Somebody gonna be knocking on this door to give him a head coaching job.
Better give it up then. Don't play with the man. Go and give it to him. You're gonna give it to him. Don't be giving them interviews. You know you're gonna give it to him. Get it to him.
I know that's right, bro.
Shouldn't be no 1 or 2 interviews. Should be interview. That's it. Got job. That's it.
That's it. That's it. All right, man. We got we're gonna reveal the winner of week 16 here. Week 16 went down. You ready, Supreme, with my 24 music?
Let's go.
Gotta detonate the bomb here. This is gonna be the red wire or the blue wire? Maybe the green. Snip it and we all did. It's like some Metal Gear Solid stuff, right? It's crazy. Oh, okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of week 16 picks and predictions. Who's it gonna be? I know who it is. Supreme.
Oh!
Supreme.
Let's go.
Supreme. Oh man, my man. Latino Heat wins it. Let's get to the records here. Rock at the tail end. He went 11-5. 11-5.
Oh, yeah. I went 11-5. That means he had to go like 13-3.
11-5. Rock Q Dog 12-4. 12-4. And of course, Supreme 13-3.
I got you by 1 win.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said, hold on, if I went 11-5,
yes, sir.
Supreme had to go 13-3.
My man.
You ain't picking Detroit Lions, did you, Rock?
I did.
I got you.
Every single time I pick against my Vikings, we win. So 2 times I didn't pick the Vikings. We're both against the Lions, and they did me dirty, but I liked it though. Both
there
times.
You go, baby. Supreme is the winner of week 16.
Let's go. That's awesome.
First down, Vikings.
Yeah, I picked the Lions. I think I picked the Lions.
Who played week before that? That was Giants. No, I didn't make the Lions. So you picked the Giants.
I picked the Commanders. I did. When y'all played the Commanders, I picked the Commanders.
You picked them. You picked the Cowboys too.
Appreciate you, man.
No, I picked y'all. Cowboys.
We play Indiana. We play Indiana January next week. Next Saturday, we play Indiana.
Ooh.
I picked y'all against.
Get ready.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Indiana.
I think I lost I think it was the Dolphins. I picked the Dolphins.
What time that game come on, Ho?
I don't remember.
8 o'clock.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
It'd be why we're doing the podcast.
Yeah, I know, right?
We can still catch it.
It's next Saturday.
Yes, sir. January 4th.
Because they got some games coming on New Year's Eve and
man, these
New Year's
are
Day.
little pity party bowls that's going on right now.
I think the quarterfinal. I think one of them rounds start too.
Yeah, I think Friday, I believe.
Yeah,
I think Friday. My mind is all screwed up with NFL schedules and college. It's crazy.
And the kids being out of school, man, these days be going by like
shit throw me off, man. Christmas always throw me off, bro. And New Year's too. throw the work schedule off and everything. Like,
3 days.
Yeah.
Now Trump made New Year. Now Trump made Christmas Eve holiday, and he made it. Yeah, he put in the order to make Christmas Eve a holiday and the day after. Now,
as long as you pay me for it, I'm good.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about, folks. I don't mind that. I worked in 3 days. Fuck that. That's 24 hours holiday pay. Top of that regular.
Hell yeah. All right, man. Again, it was so nice. We got to do it twice, man. Let's go. Wrong one. Oh, yeah. Please come on, Alabama, and win the playoffs. Got that right.
Yo, Malik Willis is doing his best Jordan Love impression.
Oh, boy.
Man, first drive, 2 passes. It was like two plays, touchdown. Incredible freaking ball placement.
I got to get to that game, bro. I'm glad you said something about that. I got to go watch that.
Man. It worked in his favor, though, no, because he the style. He played like Lamar.
Yeah, he do play like Lamar. Yeah, I got to watch that game, bro. I got to be on it.
Jackson ain't playing, though.
Oh, hell no. Tripping. This NFL trivia showdown here, man. We're gonna run it back. We got the champ, the dog, looking for win number 10. He is the longest reigning NFL trivia champion in history here. He's going against Rockstar Rock. He can become the first ever Triple Crown winner here. Yeah, let's go. Come on, Rock. Believe in yourself. Supreme, who you got here? You gonna stick with your Viking brother?
I think I'm gonna have to. Okay. I kind of want to pick the upset though too at the same time. But because Rock did really well to start last time. The Q Dog is so knowledgeable, man. So I still gotta ride with my Viking brother right here.
All right, here we go then. All right, 10 questions. Oh. I'm sorry, Howard. Jesus. All right. Come on, Howard.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Real 2 Sports NFL Trivia Championship.
All right, Howard. Thank you. All right, man. The dog is the champ. The dog gonna go first here. 10 questions. 10 questions for the title. Whoever got the most out of 10 will be walk away the champ. Here we go, Q-Dog. You are the champion.
Let's do it.
So
we got.
What number did Richard Sherman wear with the Seattle Seahawks? Well, damn, I got you already.
I'm gonna say 25. 25.
25, the dog on the board. Boy, I got you like that last week, bro. He's like, oh, damn. All right, Rock, here we go. Which ESPN sportscaster and anchor passed away in 2015?
That was Mr. Booyah himself, Stuart Scott.
Stuart it is. Ooh, Stuart it is. Oh, neck and neck here.
Main reason why I got into wanting to be a sportscaster.
Stuart was the dude, man. God bless his soul. Stuart was good.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, he was good, man. He was good. All right, Q. The second round of the NFL playoffs is known as what?
The second round.
Downtown Judy Brown. Remember Judy Brown? Oh, she was good. Boy, Downtown Judy Brown.
Second round, I say, I never really paid attention. I think it's divisional.
Divisional round it is.
Divisional
round it is.
I don't really be playing to the rounds like they really don't, but I got you.
But man, have you on the edge of your seat, like he about to not give you the right answer. Give you the right answer.
Hit you with that what's that weakest link joint? They be like, damn, they will get it
Like,
in the last
he about to
second. Yeah. All right, Rock. What college did Von Miller attend?
He attended Texas A&M.
Boy, The Rock says. When The Rock says, he says. Rock says. All right here. Chris Pasco. What's up, Chris Pasco? What's up, bro? What's up with you? Subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. It's in the bottom right corner. We can't see it, but you can. All right. Q-Dog. Where we at here? 5. Who did the Cleveland Browns select with the first overall pick of the 2017 NFL Draft?
That wouldn't be Baker, would it?
No, sir. Rock?
That'd be Myles Garrett.
Myles Garrett it is.
Oh,
it is Myles Garrett. Miles.
This might be me shot.
Myles Garrett it is. Not saying anything. He said, what up? Not much. Chilling at Hard Rock Casino. Hard Rock Casino. Vegas?
Bet responsibly.
Word. That's what's up. They say Texas there. You're late, but yeah. All right, that's what's up, man. I was in Vegas November last month. Oh, love it. All right, that was stolen by Rockstar. All right, Q, here we go. Who holds the record for the most receiving yards by a running back in a single NFL season?
I got to be Christian McCaffrey.
No, sir. Rock.
Would that be Marshall Faulk?
Holy smoke.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Now I'm getting ran up in.
Yeah. Getting interested. Oh. Rams. Oh, he said he in Tampa. Hard Rock in Tampa. Okay. My sister down there. My sister in Tampa. I don't tell you her name. Oh, damn, Q.
Mm-mm.
Oh, damn. I ain't never seen, I ain't been a lot of times I see you sweat there, bro. Oh, damn. Okay. Stolen again by Rock. Here we go, Q. Which school has the most victories in college football history?
Dang. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna say USC.
The Rock.
Most victories in college football history. Because some of these big schools, they done got some of their victories vacated.
Oh, I know. I messed up. I know who it is now.
I'm going to go with Alabama.
Supreme, show him your hat.
Oh, Michigan.
Nah, I should have said Michigan.
I did think Michigan, but I thought they vacated wins.
Supreme, why ain't tip your hat at me, baby? I was
Not gonna lie, I didn't know.
gotta play the game. You gonna stick with the fight. You gotta stick with the fighting, baby.
I thought about Michigan because of the whole Bo Schembler.
Hey, keep your hat, baby. I do right there.
I didn't even know they
Get
had
out
that.
there,
So
Some teams got
He said he
wins
should have
vacated.
Yeah, all you do is tip your hat at me.
Notre Dame. No, not Notre Dame. All right, nobody got that right, so it's back on you, dog. Oh, damn. Who is the last NFL player to lead the league in rushing for 3 consecutive seasons?
Mm. 3 consecutive seasons, last player.
You got to get these 3, Q. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. What you got?
I want to say AP.
Nope. Chris Pascal said that's an easy one. Rock.
Who was the last player to lead the league in rushing for 3 consecutive seasons? 3 consecutive seasons.
Nope, not quite following the logic. Not quite.
Was it LaDainian Tomlinson?
Nope, that's what he said. That's exactly what he said. LT, no. Emmett Smith.
I started to say Emmett, but then I started.
That was during them Super Bowl years too, probably when he led the league in rushing. I can't think. I was
3
a
years
kid.
in a row. Duval versus all y'all. Okay. Jacksonville Jaguar fan up in the building. Joshua Morrison. Hit that subscribe button on the right-hand corner, baby. Rockstar Rock is your fellow Jacksonville Jaguar fan. Jacksonville for real. That's what I call them. Jacksonville for real. All right, Q. Come on now. You got 2 more here. You gotta give me something. You gotta give me something. Right now, the score is 4-2, Rock. Your title is in jeopardy, brother.
Let me tie it up.
What year did Jimmy Johnson become the Dallas Cowboys head coach?
1989.
And that was a good year for you, wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
That was a yell.
Yes, sir.
That was a good year for you, huh?
Very good year.
Tell her why, Q.
I bought my last box of Pampers, baby.
I was a year old, and that man brought his last box of Pampers. Y'all hear that, people?
Oh, damn.
Got a 36-year streak going.
See, Duval. No, that's right. War Eagle fan. War Eagle for me. Oh, you're an Auburn fan. All right. Sorry about your look. Sorry about your look. All right, Rock. Here we go for the win here. Close things out.
Tired, Rock. Slip on that banana peel.
All right, Rock. Here we go. Oh, shit. Who did Brett Favre and the Packers defeat in the Super Bowl on January 26th, 1997?
I'm sorry, man. I watched this Super Bowl. Desmond Howard from Michigan ran a kickoff return back in halftime against the New England Patriots. It was against Bill Parcells, head coach, New England Patriots.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have us.
Because Jacksonville was supposed to be there that year.
Champions. Oh, Rockstar Rock has done
champ.
I got it.
Possible.
I almost slipped, but I got it.
Yo, some of these questions were brutally hard, bro. Whoa.
That was crazy, bro.
You got it, Rock.
Rockstar
Hey,
Rock.
I'll run it back with you anytime, bro.
Rockstar Rock. Will there be?
I'm gonna
let Kareem get you next. Supreme get you.
There you go.
Hey, I just hope I
He sat back and he done watched 2 episodes, so he done got sharp.
Prestige.
Oh yeah. Supreme came out firing on Mark. Mark didn't know what to do.
I doubt I hold it that long. You know, this might be a one and done thing.
Hey, that's all right, brother.
But hey, I'm appreciative.
Hey, you
Um,
did it, bro. You did it. Rockstar Rock.
Appreciate it.
Let's go.
Triple Crown winner.
Triple Crown.
Yeah.
Champion. Congratulations,
For
my
battle.
brother.
And you see,
Yeah.
I'll never give up.
Yeah,
Do
man.
what you need to do.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Somebody has finally beat the dog.
I had to step up to be played.
But before anything, man, I gotta give Q Dog a round of applause, man, for being.
I've had it for a long time.
I'm telling you, for a
Man, that
long
thing
time, bro.
For
Q
what,
Dog,
3 years?
It is about
3.
yeah, something like
About
that.
3
Yeah.
years. He held that joint for 3 years.
Range joint. Good Lord.
I miss D-Rec. I miss him. Oh, Lord, have mercy.
Yo, D-Rec, yeah, man. Oh, D-Rec,
I
boy,
hit him in the mouth when he stepped in the ring.
Man, it was 5-1. 6-1. I said, God.
Keep on getting back in there. I'm coming to you. I said,
stop, bro.
Don't do yourself.
Stop, man.
Don't do yourself like that, bro. Don't do yourself like
that. Don't do yourself, bro. Come on. He just kept getting back in there. I want you all next week, bro. You just got beat 5-1, bro. You said, what a Home Alone said, you guys tired or you thirsty for more? Good Lord.
Did y'all say something to him when the Vikings beat the Giants?
No,
I know he was gonna look for you if they'd have beat y'all.
Yeah. That's what they did. That's what they do, bro. They'll find you there.
They got Timu, JJ McCarthy over there. He ain't doing nothing against B4.
Nothing, bro.
33 passing yards, unbelievable. And
good Lord, have mercy, man. Hey, man, Supreme, man. Hey, thank you for being on, man. You came.
Let's go.
Yeah, you came on, man, and
all the way from Columbus.
Yeah, man. Good Lord, man. I'm telling you, that's a dedicated brother right there who just got in the house and jumped on the show. Like,
let's go,
man. You don't see people like that, man. You don't see people like that these days. It's dedicated to what they do, man. Holy smoke, we appreciate you though. Absolutely. We really do, man. Yeah, I'm telling you, has been a big asset to this show, bro. You don't understand. You just don't understand. If I had $1 million, I'd give you $2.
Well, as long as you're paying for the vacation, man, money, bro.
I see you and your girl to, I see you and your girl to Hawaii. Y'all get out of here. Y'all kids y'all have fun. Now don't come back with nothing now.
There you go.
You know, when you go to Hawaii, boy, you gonna come back with something. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that.
Absolutely.
Be like my brother. Every time he go to Panama City, come back with a kid.
Uh-oh.
Oh, me, have mercy. I leave that alone. Hey, man, again, man, shout out to the dog for being the longest reigning champ, man. I swear. Shout out to the dog, man. We got a new champ up in here. Triple Crown. Rockstar Rock, man. Rockstar Rock. You did it, bro. You did it, man. You did it.
Man, somebody had to step up to the plate, man.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to tell you, man, because boy, he was running through everybody. Running through everybody, man. You had your lucky charm there. Where you at, old Travis Hunter?
He upstairs. Matter of fact, they both Travis came back downstairs, then my son Hunter came back down.
Yeah, Hunter. I call him Triple H.
Yeah, they both upstairs. It's
it's
all right. They keep me young. Him and they older brother, they keep me young.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Great kids, man. Great kids. All right, man. We're gonna get out of here. It is 9 o'clock our way here, so why not get the heck up out here about 4 or 5? Oh yeah. Oh damn, I forgot to do that. Real quick, man. Shout out to Wall Street. I told her I'm gonna give a little shout out, man. To Wall Street. Wall Street's battling the flu. I talked to him the other day, man. He's battling the flu, and I say, man, we'll shout you out, man. He going through right now, but he's sick bad. He's sick bad. I just told him,
get well, Wall Street.
Yeah,
get well so I can make you back sick when you get back on here. You got some throat to eat, bro.
Yeah, so.
He got a lot of time to get well watching all the other teams in the playoffs.
There you go. There you go.
Gotta stick him right down.
Channel, bro. What's your channel? What's your channel? What's your channel? If I can tell the people.
Just as the way it's spelled there. There you go. Mr. Samuel.
Okay, put
right on, boys.
What they saying?
Had some off the wall stuff in there live.
Yeah, they wilding. Yeah, get out. What? I can't put that on. But Jesus, these people here. But anyway, man, yeah, Wall Street, get better, man. Always want to thank you for watching another episode of the Real to Sports Talk Show, man. We need y'all help, man. Can y'all help us? Hit that like button, and that thumbs up button. Like thumbs, and hit that subscribe button. Turn on that bell for all notifications. Also, man, we got Supreme over at Purple and Gold Bars Podcast, man. Purple and Gold Bars Podcast. If you're a Minnesota Viking fan and you want all Vikings content, I suggest you go over and check my man, Supreme, out. It's just like how it's spelled in his name, Purple and Gold Bars Podcast. And I'm sending anything purple that way to him. I've sent about 3 people that I know over to him. I'm going to send many more.
Now that the holidays are over, I'm gonna start ramping it up.
Oh God! Say it again, Supreme. The holidays are over.
Yeah.
Good God Almighty.
Working at church and then just family stuff and events and holidays, but now it's back to work, man.
Yes. Good God Almighty. Thank God that shit is over. Again, man, thank you guys for watching. Hit that subscribe button, turn on that bell for all notifications, man. It's gonna tell YouTube to put us at the top of the list in the YouTube sports community. So we appreciate you. We need that. We need that. That's my jam, bro. That's my jam. This is my relaxed music when I be just chilling. Love it, Q. Got the vibe to it.
I like
it. Yeah.
Send me that.
Got that 90s.
Yeah, I like that. I wonder when you. I was sitting there thinking where you got that from.
Oh yeah. Come on, Alabama. That's right. Rockstar Rock, our mediator for the night. Thank you, man, for great topics. Take us out.
Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna make this short and sweet. We took up a little bit of our time tonight, and we definitely love, appreciate all the support from all of our fans out there, all across the United States, all across the 25 countries that's watching us on YouTube as well. And to our live chat, without you guys, we wouldn't have anything to look forward to or to hear what's going on out there from you guys, our fans. And I want to give a shout out to my family, my friends, everyone that's been positive input in my life, and to my podcast panelists. You guys give me a reason to make sure at 6 o'clock
we love you, bro.
Ready, and I'm ready to come on and talk some spits and facts and talk about the sport that we all love, and football and basketball and all the great things about this world. And I would like to say, God bless everyone. Happy New Year to those that may not, that didn't, that we weren't able with us today.
Mm-hmm.
And love, peace, and real to sports.
All right. There you go.
I thought you hit the Don Cornelius on me.
Well,
I was ready for it.
shoot.
It's so well, I'm gonna hit it, boy. All right, man. Me and Young Mark, man, we'll be back this Tuesday, and we will have some of the news from the college football world, and we will have all the scores for week 17. And you will get the quickest reviews, man. You will get all of that for one solid hour, man. Here in the Real Sports Power Hour, ladies and gentlemen. The Real Sports Power Hour. And again, join us this Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Real Sports Power Hour on YouTube. On YouTube, man. So now everybody around the world, man, it is wintertime, so bundle up, but it's been hot. Warm today. I'm not gonna complain, but it's still warm. It's still wintertime, man. So when it get cold, please bundle yourself up, man. But most importantly, everybody around the world, thank you for watching. Please be safe and stay safe. And I'm telling you right now, that's a freaking order.